How farmer people, how you they do? My name Naira Belkis. I don't come back again, no? Introducing Dr. Jackery Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
New York City!
Yes, yes. New York City is so great that our taxpayers, plus some American taxpayers, some of them smaller, are paying $130,000 a month to rent a floor in the Trump Tower.
Wow!
Just a floor. $130,000. Too much money. You know what they're doing there? The floor is for the SSAs to guard the president. In a year, it will cost $2.39 million.
Wow!
And guess what? The president has never been there since he became president.
Wow!
Of course, he has never been there since he became president. Of course, and there's no hope that he will go there. He won't go there anytime soon. Considering this, what the Russians did there during the campaign, that building, the meetings about adoption and the meeting about the secrets and the damaging files, about the squirrel on Donald Trump's hair, all those things. I won't be surprised if they condemn that building as a crime zone. Very soon, very soon. But few blocks from that building is what is called the National Football League headquarters. NFL. Do you know NFL? Yeah, the football. It's about to start again. OJ made his name under the NFL. Yeah. Now, there's a building that they own in New York City, their headquarters. Now, they have different problem over there. Different problem. You know what it is?
No.
The advert money that makes American football the most profitable sport in the whole of the world history. Yeah, it's shrinking.
Wow!
It's shrinking. The advert money is shrinking. 2 pharmaceutical companies poured cold water on NFL manhood.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah, they poured cold. You know the way they pour cold water and the thing shrank. I'm talking about the people who make Viagra. Oh yeah, they pulled out of NFL. Did they get that? Pulled out Viagra. Oh yeah. I'm just saying. It wasn't because the market was flooded. No. Instead, it was because consent was withdrawn.
Wow.
Oh yeah. After 20 years of exclusively producing Viagra, the patent right is now expiring.
Wow.
It's expiring now. Very soon, anyone can produce Viagra without permission. Now, if you think old men like Olusegun Obasanjo, Emmanuel Iwanyan, or Bola Tinubu, if you think that they are excited when they are in the company of a young woman, wait for what will happen when you are grandfather, when the Aba market producers of Viagra make it very cheap for your grandfather to be popping on Viagra every day. It's going to be wonderful. Look at Tinubu looking at a woman. Imagine when Viagra. Look at where his eyes are. Look at where his eyes are. That is when they will start rubbing their chin like this. Now, I'm talking about things changing for women in Africa. In a win for decency, a Kenyan court last week sentenced 3 men to death for stripping a woman naked in public.
What?
Oh yeah. It's a win for decency. The men were cheered as they did that. They even recorded it and posted it on social media.
Wow.
3 years ago, yeah.
Let's fight! Let's fight!
Don't do this!
Let's fight now!
No, not that video now. Not that one. No, my friend, not that one. I'm talking about the incident in Kenya 3 years ago.
The men who in this way expressed their views of how the hemline should be extended to a more respectable length.
That one. No, cover that thing up. Yeah, that one. I look forward to Nigerian men getting arrested and being sent to prison for how they treat women.
Wow.
When they apprehend a woman for one crime or the other. No. No, it's not decent. It's unthinkable. Have you noticed that men's first instinct is to tear the woman's clothes?
What?
Yeah, when they catch a woman for petty crime, that's the first thing they do. I say this is pure evil perverts pretending to be fighting crime.
Yes.
Now, to tell you how ridiculous these men are, even when the woman's crime was that she was wearing mini skirt, as in like in Uganda and all this Saudi Arabia, the first thing that the men will do is to take off her clothes, the little clothes that she's wearing. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? No. Shouldn't that be counterintuitive that a man who cannot stand the exposed flesh of a woman, when you see that woman, the first thing you do is to take the remaining off? It is the same with men who lynch suspects. Why is it that women don't even lynch suspects? Because that would have been very interesting. You know, they don't. Look at Indian women beating up a man who was caught raping somebody. Look at what they did. They did not lynch the man. But men, the moment several of them are arrested and sentenced to many years in prison, that barbaric practice will come to an end. I'm telling you, it will come to an end. The other day in Ikorodu, Lagos, mobs lynched an up-and-coming comedian because they thought he was one of the Bado gang members. Yeah. It could be you. It could be me. Especially the up and coming. I don't know whether I'm up, I'm coming, or I don't even know. But you know, something to do that. Yeah, they're just there. You know, it could be any of us. You know, it is not the way to go. Lynching is not the way to go.
Yes. Jungle justice.
Jungle justice. Yeah. As the wise man said, it is better for 10 guilty men to be free and be roaming the streets than for an innocent man to be in jail.
Wow.
Yeah, it's deep. The conscience of the nation will be suffering. Now, this change, as in any other change for that matter, can start with one man.
Yes.
You don't need the whole world to come out and say, we want to end this.
Yes.
Now, you doubt me? Listen to this. In our Kenyan election update, Jubilee, the government in power, is accusing the opposition party, NASA, of plotting to delay the elections because they are not ready. I say, whatever you guys do, don't. My ticket is I bought my ticket. You can't change it. You can't change it. Listen to this story.
Speaking in the county of Kwale, the president criticized NASA for calling for the postponement of the polls if there is no backup for the electronic system.
I know. The two main political parties are getting this huge number of people coming out to support them. But once in a while, when they venture into enemy territories, they get a different kind of reception. Here is NASA presidential candidate Odinga being heckled and booed in Baringo. Watch. The polling numbers they're very close, and the turnout at campaigns are very big. People are interested in this election. The thinking is that most Kenyans will decide based on the performances of these candidates during presidential debate. Well, that is if it takes place. Yeah, if it takes place. The vice presidential debate took place last week. 6 candidates were expected, but only 1 candidate from a small party showed up. Watch.
Outpouring of admiration on social media for Muthiora Karriara, who is the only presidential running mate who showed up for a 90-minute debate broadcast on major TV stations across Kenya.
I know. Karriara, my man.
Karriara took the stage after it became apparent that none of the invited running mates would show up. 6 running mates had been invited to participate in the debate that was organized by Debates Media Limited at the Catholic University of East Africa. Karriara is Japheth Kavinga's running mate for the August 8th general election.
The man came out and gave it all. For more than 1 hour, he answered questions from journalists.
Wow.
You know, he's a political novice who is running with an independent candidate that nobody knows. They don't have chance of winning. But he came out and gave it his all. You know, now, didn't former President Goodluck Jonathan do that kind of one-man debate with the Banj? Remember? I'm the Banj. Yeah, they did that. You know, it's not a big deal, but in Kenya, they make everything look like a big deal. Exactly. President Jonathan did that. The Banj sat down, and he took all the questions. Nonsense. Now, according to news reports, some of Kenya's vice presidential candidates were not allowed to take part in the debate because they arrived late.
Wow.
I'm like, what? Late in Africa? When did coming late a reason to stop someone from participating in something in Africa?
Oh my God.
You know, this Kenyan self, I don't know what's wrong with them. Anyway, the main candidates for deputy president, the current office holder, William Ruto, the one that has a question to answer with the International Criminal Court,
Right.
and the one for the opposition, they boycotted the debate. They said, we are not participating.
Yes.
You know, it's a surprise to me, you know. You can boycott anything in life, but you cannot boycott BS.
Yes.
I said it. Yes, you
know
cannot.
BS
You
means?
can't boycott BS. Now, this is a new segment we call BS Busters.
Hey.
What we do in this segment is that we pick up one BS, and we bust it.
Yes.
Because social media is full of BS.
Yes.
Everywhere. Every now and then we pick up one. And listen, last week I told you how the teacher's boy, French president, what's his name? Macron. Yeah.
Yes.
How he maligned Africa.
Hey.
The man spat on his palm and gave Africa a dirty slap.
Pie.
He reloaded
How many
and
times?
he spat on his knuckle and gave African women knock on the head.
Hey.
Now, I saw the reaction of some of you. The reaction from some of you, you were saying, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Nonsense.
We have been bad.
Yes,
We are naughty.
Yes,
We are stupid. We deserve it.
It's Epsobay.
Can you believe that? I get it. This is called the Stockholm Syndrome. I believe that what others did to us are many, but what we did to ourselves are more.
Yes.
Sasha!
Hey.
Tweet it out. You know,
Yes.
I believe that. I know that. But that does not mean that we dismiss what others are doing to us. Especially when they are the ones who have advantage.
Yes.
I'm telling you,
Yes,
if France cares about you and me, it will stop unfair trade practices that make African producers of raw materials be at the losing end in international trade.
Yes, exactly.
If France cares about you and me, it will stop backing tyrants across Africa and stop being their preferred bank and real estate markets
Exactly.
for all these looters of African treasures. African women who have 7 to 8 kids today are mostly the poorly educated ones.
Yes.
As society advances, African parents are moving away from that lifestyle without getting lectures from Master Macron. Why Africa has not made much progress in the last 60 years
Yes.
is partly because of the selfish activities of European countries like France. What they do in Africa.
And America.
I'm telling you,
Yes.
in the 18th and 19th centuries, when Europeans were having 8 to 10 kids, some of whom they ship abroad, you know, they ship them to Africa. Nobody in Africa gave them lectures.
Yes, exactly.
And these kids later stole treasures from Africa and India and brought them back to Europe. Remember, it happened in our lifetime. It happened. Yeah. Not in our lifetime. So why are they afraid of us? Why are they afraid of? What are they afraid of?
Exactly.
Why is Denmark increasing the money it's spending for contraceptions in Africa?
Wow.
Look at the headline. Look at it. They are spending money. They don't want you to have kids. They know something that they don't want you to know.
Yes.
Because it's something that they have done before. Even though they let Africans die on the ship in the Mediterranean Sea, every day, they fear that a few of them who will make it across Europe will change Europe.
Exactly.
That's it. Europe did not just underdevelop Africa like Walter Rodney said. Europe is actively underdeveloping Africa. Europe
Till now.
did not just put a knife on the things that held us together and cut. And watch as things fall apart.
Yeah.
No. Europe is actively sharpening their knife and digging deeper and deeper into the things that held us together.
Yes, exactly.
Are we letting them do that? Yes, we are. We are. But goddamn it, they had a hand and still have a hand in what is wrong with us.
Yes.
Which brings us to the tweet from the Senator Ben Bruce, representing Bayelsa State. You know him.
The common sense guy.
The Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Yes.
The nonsense. I mean common sense internet senator. What happened to me? Now, here is what Ben Bruce talked about in this tweet. He said, Africa can sell cocoa to Europe without taxes.
Yes.
But if we try to turn cocoa to powder and chocolate in Africa, European markets will tax us.
Yes.
That's BS from him. I'm telling you, it's BS because this is my reaction. There are people who can do something about it. They are called lawmakers.
Yes.
And if you think about it, Mr. Senator, you may know one or two of them. I'm saying, you just check it out. You know, nonsense. Meanwhile, due to popular demand, I, Dr. Damages, will step out of character to provide a solution to a major problem facing Nigeria. Now, I will do this every now and then because people write me and say, hey, you always complain about things, you don't provide solution. This is one of them. The issue I'm going to provide solution to today is the issue of hyenas and the jackals attacking Aso Rock. Here is my solution.
Hyenas roam the streets of the ancient walled city of Harar in eastern Ethiopia every night, seeking scraps of meat to drag to the nearby caves. But residents are not afraid.
I know. The issue is... No, it's true. Why are the residents not afraid? Look at them.
A family has been chosen by the town to feed the animals, braving hyena bites that are 10 times as strong as a human's. Abbas Yusuf, known as Hyena Man, learned to feed the animals from his father, Yusuf Mume Saleh, who fed them for 45 years before passing the job to his son 13 years ago.
My friend, that is your solution. Give this man a visa to Nigeria, and he will come to Aso Rock and take care of all these hyenas and jackals. That's it. Now, in corruption news, a court in Nigeria. Do they have courts in Nigeria? Yeah, they do. In corruption news, a court in Nigeria has ordered Nigeria's former petroleum minister, Diezani Alison Madeke, to forfeit 37.5 million Banana Island property.
What?
I'm like, what did this poor old lady do this time? What? Don't these people have respect for human dignity? For crying out loud, the woman is suffering from cancer.
Breast cancer.
Yeah. By the way, isn't it time for Dele Momodu to return to London to give us update on that interview? Isn't it time? Oh, he doesn't know that something has changed. What do they call that Dele Momodu? Big what?
Ovation.
Bob D. Bob D. It's about time you go and do your thing. I mean, she still has some money. She still has some money to give you. You know, we know. Don't worry. She will. Anyway, that Diezani's property has 24 apartments, 18 flats, and 6 penthouses.
Hey!
Have you been inside a penthouse? Now, for those who want to know, it's located at Block B, Plot 1, Zone F of the government layout in Banana Island. Have you been there? Have you been there? I've never been to Banana Republic. Sorry, I mean Banana Island. Is it not where Linda Ikeji has a house?
Yeah.
People like that. That's where they live.
Yes.
Where does your Showore live? Oshodi. Mushi. That's how you know people who have made it. You know. Anyway. So the Americans have woken up, and they are now after the Diezani's business partner. What's his name? Kola Aluko. And Nigeria is squeezing Diezani. I mean, poor woman. Oh, what will former President Goodluck Jonathan do? That's the person I'm concerned about. Because you know that Diezani is a sweet Brent. It's one of those women that make him do, just when Jonathan his fortune was turning around, he was becoming bright for him. When the PDP just resurrected.
Yes.
And some people are saying that he will become president again. Until the party zoned the presidency to Abubakar Atiku and Donald Duke as the vice president. Did you know that?
Yes, I know.
Wait. Oh, this is supposed to be confidential. This is my mouth. Why am I saying this now? Anyway.
Atiku is not a PDP guy.
No, he's moving back to PDP. It's happening. This is story for next 6 weeks.
Hey.
I gave it to you today. Anyway, this Diezani story is all round bad news for Jonathan. Who now will bring the money to smoothen the way for President Jonathan to become a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? Who will bring the money? No, I don't know. This is bad news all around. You don't even know that Patience is running for Senate. She is going to the Senate. Yeah. She's following the footsteps of Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton. After 2 years in the Senate, she run for president. It's you say that. Now,
that you are sharing.
we are finished. Talking about bad news. Nigeria spends $5 billion in a year for generators, to fuel generators.
What?
Not to buy generators themselves, just to fuel them. Now, forget about
$5 billion?
yeah, forget about the number of Nigerians who die each year from carbon monoxide poisoning. Yeah, from generators. Nobody's counting that. Nobody's putting the adding it up. But 5 billion for fuel every year. How much does it cost to build a nuclear plant? 2 billion to 4 billion. Isn't that what you found out? 2 billion. And we are spending 5 billion on generators. Imagine that. Imagine that. But the good news is that Speaker of the House of Rep, Mr. Yakubu Dogara, he said he's on the issue. He said it's unacceptable. No, I didn't know there are things that are unacceptable in Nigeria. I mean, this is a new, my man, this is a new term you should use more often. Some things are unacceptable. and he said that over there at the National Assembly, they are going to do something about it. According to him, power is arguably the single most important driver of the national economy. I'm like, really? He said that? When did this happen? How many times has someone in the past, in that chambers, said exactly the same thing since 1999? When did, how many times have they said that? Now, unlike common sense senator, who just like, he likes to talk. The people in the house are passing bills. They have 3 bills in the house, moving up. Oh yeah, I beg, stop. It all sounds so good to be true. So good to be true. You know, state governments have just got a new batch of Paris refund money. Did you hear that? Oh yeah, big money.
Much money.
Some of them got 10 billion, some 5 billion. The lowest is 5 billion. This is extra money. This is outside the budget. This is just, of course, you would think they would stop owing nothing like that. No, nobody's asking them, how are they spending this money? You can be sure they are building hotels in Lagos, buying duplexes in Dubai. That's what they're doing because nobody cares. Nobody, 10 billion naira to these governors. And the budget is passed already. Now, there should be no reason why the government worker in Nigeria should still be owed any salary. Today, there's no reason. Most of these governors have received almost 10 billion in unbudgeted money. Now, you have to do something. It's not, I've done my own part. You do something. Now, this one concerns me. Personal story. In culture news, Nigeria's Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, has warned that moving forward, every music video to be seen by Nigerians must be shot in Nigeria.
What?
It caused firestorm. P Square, Q Pentagon, R Rectangle all came out to slam the government.
Yes.
Oh yeah, all of them. Q Pentagon was so mad. Now, the guys have a point. You know, we may have girls that can wear bikini, but our rivers and beaches in Nigeria, they are not as blue as the ones in South Africa and Miami. They are not. Look at them. They are not. Even there's a point. Lekki, Banana Island, and Ikoyi all have the kind of buildings we need for music videos to succeed. But what happens when you are shooting and cows come into the shot? What happens? You see, that's why we have to go to Miami and go to South Africa. They don't have cows on the streets. These are some of the reasons, you know. Oh yeah, that's also true. Also, but these musicians, they know what they are looking for. I don't pay Lai Mohammed any mind. As far as I'm concerned, he became irrelevant after that jollof rice misadventure. Remember? When he said that Senegalese jollof rice was better than Nigeria's.
Which country makes the best jollof rice?
I want to say probably Senegal. Jesus is Lord.
What did you say? Senegal.
I will remember it until I die. I will remember it in fact, on my tombstone, I'm going to write, I am not the man who said that Nigeria's jollof rice is not better than anyone in Africa. Can you imagine that? But then, as musicians and artists take up issues with Mohammed, he doubled down. You know what I mean? He doubled down. In a surprise expansion, Mohammed said that programs to be consumed by Nigerians must be produced in Nigeria.
Hey.
Oh yeah. That's it. You may be watching the last Keeping It Real this week with Adiola. That may be the last one.
Yes.
I bet Lai Mohammed must have a way of blocking internet in Nigeria. Otherwise, I mean, I'm thinking, or yeah, exactly. Or maybe he has mastered how to block certain websites. You know, he must be ready to block WhatsApp too, because I hear that Nigerians now share videos on WhatsApp.
Yes.
Nonsense. This is a segment we call Secrets of
Picture.
It's based on the premise that a picture is worth more than 1,000.
Word.
Now, the picture you're looking at is the picture of a street in Abuja. Just regular street. And you can see the cows. You see them moving. Now, this is what I'm saying. 200 years from now. No, because we think about today. Just think about this. Think about it. 200 years from now, when our great-great-grandchildren will look at this picture, what would they say? What would they say? This is what I think they will say. They will say, what the hell was wrong with our ancestors? That's what they say. What the hell was wrong with our ancestors? And they will check other countries. Do they have this kind of thing happening there at that period? No. What the hell is wrong with our ancestors? You are the ancestor. You. Here are some stories making headline news across Nigerian newspapers this week. O.J. Simpson is free from jail. Finally, we thank white people, you know. We thank white people for freeing O.J. for us. It's been a long time, for 9 years. I think now they can take our Kerry back to...
No.
I mean, don't you think so? I mean, we can't have two smart and intelligent and talented black people in jail at the same time. That was the only thing that was stopping us from sending... U.S. Senator and former presidential candidate John McCain has cancer. His office announced as soon as they found out. Meanwhile, President Muhammadu Buhari has privacy. His office warned again and again. Each time we ask him, what is wrong with the president? They say he has privacy.
Transparency.
Nonsense. APC, cult of death. APC smells like rotten Chinese fish.
What?
And a brothel, said Femi Fani-Kayode.
Hey!
What?
No, when I saw this, people were confused. I said, bro, so you remember how brothels smell? I didn't know you remember.
So
it's unmistakable. You know, my bro, I didn't know you go there frequently. It's unmistakable. Nonsense. It still goes there. Who knows? After doing no. Restructuring. Obasanjo should keep quiet, says Edwin Clark. You know Edwin Clark, that old man, you know? All these old men self, you know? I doubt if Edwin Clark knows that should keep quiet is not the same thing as saying Obasanjo keep quiet. They are two different things. So old people should know what they are saying. If you want Obasanjo to keep quiet, say Obasanjo keep quiet. Not that he should keep quiet. That kind of, you are afraid of him. If you want to say it. Nonsense. Oh, this is good. I rejected Biafra with only 5 Igbo states. I want Rivers and Benue too, says Nnamdi Kanu. You know Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the Biafrans.
Yes.
You know, I know how this feels. I was offered Brooklyn Bridge and I rejected it. I wanted Holland Tunnel too.
Hey!
Wow.
That was it. I said no, I'm not taking Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, I wanted.
They offered. Have you heard that?
Who offered him 5 Igbo states? Is it Buhari from the hospital, or who offered him? Unbelievable.
Nonsense.
Ifeanyi Uba pays 2 billion naira to NNPC over product diversion.
What?
The man was supplying fuel to Nigeria and he diverted some of them and he paid 2 billion naira. You know, imagine how much he will have paid back if he had spent more time in jail. No, they locked him up for a few weeks and he paid back 2 billion. Imagine if he stayed there for 6 months, how much he would pay back. This is the kind of thing people should think, you know. It's called variations. Is that what they call it in math? Yeah. This is from Lagos State government. They said that only 600,000 Lagos residents pay taxes out of 22 million people. 600,000 only.
Less than a million.
That's what I've been telling you guys. You know, it must be Bola Tinubu's and his extended family that are paying taxes only. It must be what it is. Otherwise, have you paid tax in Lagos?
Yes.
And you have mansion there?
Yes.
Nothing.
Yes.
It's Bola Tinubu and his family that are paying taxes.
No.
That's not Lagos. You live near Showore, that's not Lagos. When you live in Banana Republic, for your email. It's time for your
Email.
Wow, Tomato Juice, welcome back.
Yes.
This is new hairstyle. I didn't
Why
see
not?
this. You are back to normal.
Back to what do you mean?
Yeah, back to normal.
What do you
what's
mean?
going on? What's going on? Is something big happening? It's something
Like
must
what?
be going on because this must cost some money. Can I touch it? Wow.
You can.
Wow.
Not too
This
much.
is-
Not too much.
Wow. Oh, you the noisemaker said he paid for it.
You want money?
He's dreaming.
Anyway.
All right. Do we have emails?
Everyday doctor.
Okay, let's have them.
All right, our first email is from Rutika Omega.
Omega. Don't I know him? Omega. You remember Omega? Not that one. No. It can't be.
where?
No,
From
it can't be.
where?
It can't be that one. No, that from the other place. It cannot be that one. Okay,
From
go ahead.
Zhejiang
Go ahead.
University of Technology in China.
In China. Aha.
But you didn't say it.
I was thinking China, Hong Kong. I got confused.
I'm sure.
Okay, what does he want now?
He writes, Doctor.
You see, my friend. I told you. I told you, it's my friend.
Doctor.
Yes.
So I want you to know from you, as people who always hear and see all these alarming stuff ongoing in our motherland Africa, what at all can we just civilians do?
Oh,
Think about this, Doctor. There should be a genius solution to curb the situation.
yes.
Have you and your crew ever thought of this? I don't know, but I feel we got to start to take real actions now, Doctor.
Wow.
Doctor, what I mean here is let's do something else different. Have a different approach.
That's
Just
a good
ponder
point.
over it.
That's a good
Too
point.
sad.
Thank you, my friend. Action is what we're doing here. By keeping the discussion going and sharing the knowledge and sometimes the ignorance. We are taking action. You know, once we have critical mass, when people like you demand action, it will happen. If we occupy the National Assembly, for instance, or Aso Rock for 100 days, they will do something. Oh yeah, we have. This is how it starts. Unlike the senator who just writes on the internet. Next.
Some people are trying to occupy the national assembly.
I told you, this is action. You know,
Buhari to return in 19 days.
if he doesn't return, they will be there forever. You know, good job. Go ahead.
He should just take over.
I know. Cut this off.
Exactly.
I don't mean it. Keep it there because he might not come tomorrow.
That's how we pay him.
That's how we pay him.
You know.
Next.
Our second email is from Ishaya
Usman. Yeah.
Gadzama.
From ABU. That's my friend in ABU.
Exactly.
Is it him?
Yeah.
What? How do I know? You know,
From Zaria, Nigeria. Yeah.
Zaria. I was in ABU a long time ago. Yeah.
Doing what?
When I actually, did you know my be a student that time? Yes. I did my internship in Zaria. I was there. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
He writes, Dear Dr. Damages.
Yes, my man.
I use this medium to tell you how much I love your show.
I told you, it's my friend.
I've been watching your program for the past 3 years now.
What?
And I have never missed any of the episodes.
These are the people. These are the people. Our people. You know? Yeah.
You are really an amazing person.
Oh.
And you are good at your job.
Oh.
Together with your entire crew and crack reporters. Your show is very educative, informative, enlightening, and entertaining.
Can someone tweet this out?
You have a very good sense of humor.
Oh.
And you always make me laugh anytime I watch your show.
Wow.
And I have introduced it to some of my friends and colleagues
Stop
together.
Stop there because he's taking action. It's not just that he likes the
He
show.
loves it.
Walking
He
the talk.
is taking action
She's working the
by talking to people. We want to do well.
Walk the
You know?
talk.
He said, please keep the good work. My sincere regards to Tomato Jaws, Sasha,
I know that's why-
Adiola of Keeping It Real.
I know that's why we are here.
The man working behind the scene and the loudest male voice in the studio.
That's him. That's him.
Now they're giving him shout
Yeah,
out.
I know. They're used to that noise. People are getting used to that noise.
He said, I love you all.
Thank you,
love you
my
too.
friend. Thank you so much. You see, after all the beatings we get here each week, it is good to hear people like you, right?
not?
After all the heat and sweat that we deal with in this studio,
It's actually hot
it's
to see
good
I'm
to
sweating.
hear that this little effort of ours is making little impact. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Then we should go to Zaria.
Why
I
not?
need to return to Zaria.
I'll see you there.
I like Zaria. Next.
Our final email
Already?
is from... Why not?
I'm warming up.
Listen, I'm in a rush for this weekend.
Yeah, okay.
This weekend, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Our final email is from Bisola from London. London. She writes,
Yeah.
Dear Dr. Damages, I love your show.
Thank
What's
you.
up with the emails today?
I don't know. They all liking this show, you know.
Have given up in anything that has to do with Nigeria.
Oh.
Because we have refused to grow.
Wow.
And also refused to learn from our past mistakes. As a young child, when growing up,
Yeah.
I see no future if you don't know people.
Oh yeah, that's true. In Nigeria, that's how it is.
That's everywhere.
That's why he came to America.
Woo,
Okay,
finally,
yes.
after finding escape route with the help of God, I lost interest. And they have never disappointed me for almost 1.5 decades. But thanks for giving me reasons to develop interest again.
Wow.
You have done a great job.
Ooh.
Well done.
Oh.
I'm one of your fans. I subscribe to Sahara TV because of you and Diola keeping
Wow.
it real.
Thank you so much. You see what we're talking about? We're just talking about people like you. Thank you so much.
Action.
We
making
appreciate you. You know, we are because you are.
Ah.
And you are because we are.
Ah.
That's how it has to go, you know? Now, that's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages@gmail.com and follow us on Twitter at
Dr. Damages
and on Instagram at
Dr. Damages.
Now, here is my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book, This American Life Safe, by Eric Jung. And it says, jealousy is all the fun you think they had. Think about it. Jealousy is all the fun that you think they had. People look at Tomato Juice and say she's having fun here. But when you see her paycheck, you'll be like, what?
Exactly.
Until next week, it's too hot. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You hear yourself.
So I know when you look at me, you look at when you when you look at me and look at where I live, you know, compared to where you live, you know, you feel jealous. But it's all the fun you think I had. It may not be true. My life, Mamudoka may not make life easy for me, even when I'm in that house.
No, actually,
That
it's the
big
other
house.
way around. I spoke to her and she tells me. So it's the other way around.
You've been talking behind my
Anyway,
back.
money fall on you. Banana fall on you. Hey, Prada fall on you. Cause I'm in love with you. Hey.
What is going on? What is going on? What is going on?
Davido is in town. His concert is this weekend.
Is he here with Adeleke, the senator?
Yes.
Because I'm going to see the senator, not Davido.
His uncle will be with him. Just follow
Then
me.
I'm coming.
He will be there.
Wow.
Saturday live.
How much is the
New
ticket?
York City.
How much is the ticket? Do we have a pass?
Hey.
Do we have a pass for Dr. Damages?
Oh, Dr. Damages.
Yes.
But you're not
in fact,
affiliated with Sahara.
No, I have nothing to do with Sahara. But do you
But
have a pass?
Sahara is the one that has the pass.
You see, listen. When you see him, tell him to come on to the studio and talk to Dr. Damages.
So I should tell Davido.
Tell Davido to come. That Dr. Damages is saying, demanding that he should come and see Dr. Damages.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah. Give him my time when I'm free, my office hours.
Eh?
Yeah.
Come and visit.
Come and visit. I mean, what's the big deal? Come and visit. We talk. I mean, I have that in the smoke. I have that in the
So
smoke.
you think because of that you will come?
And the good one, not the one they buy
one.
on the street. I mean, my homeboys in Brooklyn, they can connect.
Yes.
Connect. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
This is being recorded.
No.
I don't want to.
I mean.
I will not take my leave. Hey.
Come on. Tell him.